Welcome to the finals of the Best of Shawn Rhoden series. Today we will find out which version of Shawn Rhoden was his finest as far as the Olympia is concerned. 2013, 2018. These are the 2 years that made it to the finals. And I must say, here in the front double bicep pose, 2013 just looks unbeatable. I mean, sure, if you break it down when you look at the thin skin and the legs, things of that nature, perhaps the conditioning may be better for 18, but nothing doing. I know some of you might think you don't know anything about bodybuilding if you're not taking the conditioning into account. Well, I am. It's just that the shape, the aesthetics, the proportions are overwhelmingly better in 2013. Let's have a look at 2015. See, the waistline looked much smaller in 2015 than it did in 2018, and look again, even smaller in 2013. His gut got bigger and bigger every year. And then have another look at the 2018, because this is the matchup. So it appears that 2013 was not only better than 2015 in this pose, but also better than 18. So fetches a nice point. Here in the front lat spread, and I also am giving the point to 2013. This surprises me, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually quite an easy victory. Other than the legs, though, look at those legs, the striations, the feathering in 2018. Fantastic. But other than that, 2013 is much better, much better. Look at that tiny waist once again. That's the first thing that I can see. 2013 has a better set of legs than 2015. Look at that. I know, I'm making this into a 2013 versus 2015 competition. I know. This is the matchup, 2018, and 13 is the best out of the three so far in the first two poses. But we need to look at the back developments, of course. And for all of you ladies and germs that were rooting for 2013, well, that version is definitely losing this one. Look at the back of 2018. That is a big, thick, bare back. Nice little striations in the Christmas tree, too. Look at those traps. Massive, massive. And the lats themselves are much more filled out. And now we enter the glute area and the hamstrings and even the calves. Wow, those legs are massive from behind in 2018, and yes, his glutes are a badonka, big bum. So, 2018 battles back with a nice point. And speaking of point, the point of this entire tournament and competition is to find the best version of Shawn Rhoden. And shouldn't the best version have the best back? Well, yes with an if, no with a but. You see, the best version will be the best overall version. I mean, yes, 2018 may have a better back than 13, but when they turn around that waistline, just overwhelmingly proves 13 is better in them shots. So I am at a loss. But this rear double bicep is a heck of a lot closer. I might even give this one to 2013. Look at the guns, those peaks in the arms. Still, though, the glutes, the legs, the badonkadonk, it's just almost too much. But I wager to say this is a little bit inconclusive in this rear double bi, so it's not necessarily a tie game. 2013 may still have the edge. Of course, if I was going to give an edge to either one of these two poses, or these two versions, for this pose rather, it would be probably 2018. Look at the glutes and the hamstrings, the quads. Quads not too shabby in 13 though. Calves, for what that matters, are a little bit better than in 2018, but Rhoden's calves were never really great at all. Disappointing. I love a bodybuilder to have good calves. Anyway, On with this. The arms look better in 13, but still, that conditioning. Although when I look at the waistlines, 13, no. I'm going to go with 2018, and it's pretty much a tie game now. Maybe a slight edge to 18. And that slight edge that I keep speaking of keeps getting passed back and forth. 2013 here. Legs are just as good. Nice little thigh flex there, quad flex. The arms, a little bit better when I look at the tricep itself. And of course, that undeniable trim Shawn Rhoden waist in 2013. Dream wrapped in a blanket for sure, a little bit of distension in 18. So 13 is leading this, and there's only a couple of poses left, and this ab and thigh. Do I need to even judge this one? If I gave this one to 2018, because perhaps his conditioning may be a little bit better when I look at the obliques, the skin may be a little thinner. If I did go with 2018, I would expect some barrages of curses, because come on, you can only go but so far with the conditioning. Look at that tiny little wee waist in 2013. That is remarkable. This is good stuff. This is one of the best ab and thigh shots I have ever seen, period, of any era in bodybuilding. No stomach distension whatsoever. There's only one pose left, ladies and gentlemen, and it is no secret. It is the most muscular. Kind of inconclusive in this one, but even so, I would give an edge to 2013 because of, you guessed it, the waistline. Not only that, but his arms are bigger when I look at the triceps. It fills out that silhouette much better. So, at the end of the day, 2018 made it all the way to the finals, and I honestly expected that version to win. But he didn't. 2013, as far as I'm concerned, is the best ever Olympia version of Shawn Rhoden. And I know I may expect some backlash over this one. But I have to go with my gut. I have to go with my heart. And I believe that small, tiny waistline of this version was, in fact, the key to his success. So, I hope you enjoyed this tournament and this, of course, this tournament finals. And as always, I would like to thank the bodybuilder in question because, of course, without Shawn Rhoden, this would not exist, this entire tournament. So, thank you. Thank you very much, Shawn Rhoden, for creating one of the greatest bodies of all time. Good job. Good job. And good job to you guys for sticking it out with me and giving me those views, because all that support really helps me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers and then, of course, beyond. And speaking of which, don't be a freeloader. Go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. And, of course, it makes my day. And speaking of days, don't forget, have a good one.